welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I have said that. On your Lola blanket? Yes, they have their own Lola blankets. Collins, this wasn't really supposed to be Collins' Lola blanket, but Collins said this is Collins' Lola blanket. My sweetest baby cute. Shared this on my Instagram story the other day. If you are an espresso gal, this stuff, I know fresh local coffee beans are best, but this stuff is so good. I found it at World Market with my mom. She told me about hearing that it was really, really good, and it is delicious for espresso. I'm gonna do some oat milk. We're gonna do oat milk, and this is currently my favorite, best creamer. It is so phenomenal. If you can find this at Target, get it immediately. It's so good. We're gonna do a little latte. We do espresso first. He is beauty, she is grace. Brought to you by this gem. You need to do something about this situation. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I have said that. There's definitely a lot to catch you guys up on. I have not vlogged on YouTube in 2+ years now. I feel like I just kind of want to do some updates and then honestly jump right back into content. I know a lot of you guys follow me over on Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, I went nowhere over there. That's always kind of been a primary platform for me, simply because it's very, very easy for me to upload over there quickly, short form, you know, daily stories. That's always been my favorite thing. But a lot of OGs have always been with me here on YouTube way back when, like all the friggin' way back when. I was watching some of my old videos and it's crazy how long I've been doing this, and I've really, really missed it. Already kind of getting emotional, so I want to just give some updates. Let's get a little caffeine going here. She's crispy. First things first, welcome to Charleston. I looked back on my last vlog and I was very, very much so in Georgia. I'm probably gonna miss things, but life things. Got engaged to the love of my life. We got married, we moved to Charleston. We've been currently renovating our home here in Charleston for the past 2 years now. It's literally like 2 years right around this time, and it is still very much a work in progress. Everything takes time and we are taking it step by step. We kind of did the interior, which we're still working on, but like main spots in the interior, we renovated like our kitchen, we did floors, we painted everything before we moved in here, and I've been taking it step by step because obviously stuff is expensive. It's expensive to renovate, and you just gotta kind of get into a space before you know everything you want to do, you know? If you follow me on Instagram, or if you don't follow me on Instagram and you want to go through all those updates, I literally document my life on there every single day. But I just want to get something very, very huge off my chest because it's honestly one of the hugest reasons I'm coming back to YouTube. Got engaged, got married, moved, started a new job here in Charleston with labor and delivery. I've been there for a year, which is crazy. But something really, really big happened, and it's one of the main reasons I'm coming back. And there's a chance that maybe down the line, if it's wanted and, you know, I feel in a place where, you know, my heart's calling me to talk about it, I will. Earlier this year in March, we got married in December of 2024, which was last year. It'll be a year. We're coming up on a year of marriage. My dad unexpectedly passed away, very, very unexpectedly. And a lot of this year has been not the dish towel as my tissue. Oh, Dad, give me strength. I really don't want to cry the entire time that I talk about this, but I do really want to just kind of put it out there. Just for short context, my dad, he was perfectly fine, had no health issues that we knew of. He was never one to complain of feeling sick, being sick, had never had a heart attack scare before. Heart attacks ran in his family on his side. He was a normal day at work. He works really close to home. My dad's shop was really, really close to our house. He left to go back to the shop and never came back. Talk more about this at a different time, but I pray every single day that it's a lot harder than I thought. Had a quick heart attack and passed. He was found, resuscitation, the whole 9 yards. I've replayed that night in my head many times as his daughter, as a nurse. It's been a really, really hard year. Like I said, I could talk a lot more about this in depth, grief and just that whole journey, but I don't want to completely bore you guys with that. Not that it's boring, but it's a massive part of my life, and it's actually the reason that I decided to come back to YouTube. Okay, seriously, the dish towel is getting the wrath right now. One of the things that my dad loved and always supported and encouraged with me was my work. And way back when I used to make a lot more YouTube vlogs and I uploaded a lot more, my dad was always the first to tell me, like, I watched your video, I loved it. He always shared them on his Facebook page. Like, my dad was probably my biggest supporter when it came to my YouTube. He just thought it was so cool. And he'd always tell me how he'd share it with his friends, and losing him reminded me that this is something I love. This is something I love to do. I love my YouTube family. I love the YouTube community. I put so much heart into the content that I create, as I started so long ago. I know that content creation is huge these days, and the word influencer, all those things, but I never started this way back when to get to where I am today. I never started it intending for it to be a career. Nursing has always been my sole core, what I went to school for and what I'll always hold on to and also do. I started this because I love it so much, and losing my dad reminded me that we're not promised tomorrow, and if you want something, if there's something you want to do it. And I've been saying for the past 2 years that I wanted to get back into this and to vlog and share my life with you guys. And a lot of things have changed. There are some things that I choose not to share anymore, and that is that. I love content creation like this. I love long form. I love talking. It's just something I do. I've had a lot of signs since he passed that have kind of brought me back to pulling my vlog camera out, and coming back to YouTube is for my dad. I pray that he continues to be proud of me. Something I strive for every single day. I need to go and get a chain for this, actually. If you have ever done that before, like had a pendant or like something that you wanted to put on a chain, I need to go to like a jewelry store, I think, and get a different chain. This is actually an uncommon James necklace that I love so much, but it's like longer, and I have it on here. But this is my dad's fingerprint, and then if I flip it over, it says Dad. So not only have we really been navigating my dad's passing, but it's been really, really difficult as a first year of marriage, because when you lose a parent, and JD's had to be there for me in a lot of moments that you don't really expect in your first year of marriage, but he's been absolutely incredible. He's so supportive, and we've just been navigating it together. It's not, when I say it's not the first year of marriage I thought we'd have, I didn't expect to lose my dad this soon, and I have really struggled with a lot of different emotions and things. I keep saying I'll make this a different video, but I keep talking about it. Having kids, and there's just a lot of emotion and a lot of things I'm going through, and navigating, thinking about, I'm so grateful that he was here for our wedding, walked me down the aisle. I plan to actually post our wedding video. Like I said, we're coming up on our year, December 8th. But like I said, follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of stuff there, a lot of grief stuff that, just things that have helped me. If you're somebody that has lost a parent, or anyone that's going through grief, you're not alone. I hope you know that. My inbox is always open. It's only me in there, so if it takes me time to reply or, bump your message up to the top, I try to really, really have conversations with people and talk about it, because it does help. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. I cut my hair beginning of 2024, I believe, the year we got married. Yeah, I cut it right at the end of the year, beginning of the year, and I've really, really loved it. I don't have any extensions in. This is actually all of my hair. I just recently took my extensions out, and that has been a first for me in several years. I am using all the things to help make it thick. I washed it today, and I feel like always the thickest after I wash it, because I try to use all the thickening hair products that I can, because I feel like my hair's naturally thin, but my hairstylist, and even just doing it myself, she's like, you have a lot of hair. I think it grew a lot better once I cut it, and I think hopefully it's going to grow better without any extensions in. But yeah, that's kind of my little update. Again, I'm forgetting stuff. Still have 2 golden retrievers, still in labor and delivery nursing. I don't know everything that's gonna consist in this vlog. My goal is going to be 1 vlog a week, the minimum 2 vlogs a month. But I really hope to find my passion again and share what I love, talk more like I do every day of my life with those around me and close to me. But I really have missed this platform. If you're here, if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you're an OG and you missed my vlogs, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for hanging with me, and yeah, I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, all the things. Let's get into the vlog. So I have multiple, well, just over the years of vlogging, I have a couple different cameras. I'm on my Canon now. This is the Canon G7X that takes the best photos ever. We're gonna try this for vlogging, but the other one that I used for a hot minute is my Sony A6400, and I love this camera so much, but this one has better focus than this one. I have different lenses for this too, so bear with me if there's different quality in the video. It's because I'm trying to experiment and figure out which camera I love vlogging with. But honestly, I actually got the, I don't even know where my phone is right now. I got the new iPhone, and on the new iPhone, the front camera and the back camera, you can actually make it, I don't know what I'm trying to explain, the size that you need for YouTube videos, like horizontal, which is really nice. So we're gonna play around. Definitely getting used to my hair not having extensions in it. This is like first day, obviously clean hair, and I really like my hair curled. I'm not a huge straight person, but it's a lot better when it's short, I feel like. We're going on a date tonight, and I'm gonna try to play with my Air, it's like a thermal brush. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that before. I'm still very much learning. My friend at work, Caroline, had sent me a tutorial on how to use it, but it's really nice to get like a little blowout look. So we're gonna try to take fall down and put that away, and then possibly get some Christmas trees out. Show you guys a little bit of our Charleston house. I won't ever be doing a full home tour. I don't think I've done a full home tour in years. Reasons being safety, and I like showing little bits and pieces because we're still renovating our house, of course. I like having little areas to show you guys specific spaces that are my favorite, and then, you know, there's areas in our house that aren't done at all and are currently a storage unit for the garage. So I'll take you along. I also have this constant battle with myself if I like a center part or a side part. I feel like when I curl it, I like the center part, but when it's straight, I feel like it looks better on the side. Does anybody else do that? In between side and center part? Before I take down all of my fall decor, I thought I would give a quick little tour of what I did this year, what I have up, some spaces that really made me happy for fall. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably have not seen these spaces. So here's a little bit of my fall decor before I take it down and we go into full holiday mode. This space in particular has been a work in progress. I'm gonna kind of pull you guys back. So we redid our kitchen, and I believe we have one light fixture we're adding above that I need to, it's just been a situation because lighting hole up there is too big for the light fixture we have. So I've been trying to figure out, and it's on my to-do list for DIYs in the house, but we need to like make the light hole smaller because the one that we have is too big. So I need to figure out how to do that because it's just a standard can light hole up there. So anyways, I'll show that eventually. But this wall right here, I have been talking on Instagram how antiquing has become a huge hobby of mine, and I've been wanting to do, this is actually kind of sad. Literally my mom was supposed to come to Charleston for spring break this year. My dad passed March 5th. So obviously I was home around spring break, and our plan on spring break was to do this plate wall. This side of the fridge, so this is our fridge and freezer right here, and I had this idea in my head the whole time. I'm like, my mom's gonna come to Charleston, we're going to go look at the antique shops for the first time, because I'd been wanting to go look at antique shops because it's huge here in Charleston. And that was our plan, but got delayed. And then my mom came in, I think it was September. We finally went to antique shops. This was the first time I'd ever really gone and looked at plates, and I wanted to find, you know, like the very old classic. I'm trying to think of what the word is, and one of these is what I'm trying to say. It has like the emblem on the back is what I was really looking for. This one, you can see that on there. Oh, I can link these two. These are plate holders. This is exactly how I did it. I don't think I've like shown this in depth on Instagram, but I got these on Amazon. This is how I hung all of them, and they have held up great, like sturdy wise. The only thing I wouldn't recommend is using these, because I did nails down here and it just is less of a hole, because these things have, if you can kind of see close up there, they have 4 little holes that go into your cabinet or wherever you're trying to hang your plates, you know? So I just felt like a baby nail did the trick well. I don't know. I guess this is probably more sturdy since it's more of a hook versus a nail, but I don't love the fact that there's 4 tiny holes in there. Whatever. This was what I wanted to do for this wall. I love how it looks right now. It's such a fun, different piece. I've never done anything like this before decor wise, and I don't know, it just makes me really, really happy. So we found some different ones. What I will say about antiquing that I learned, it is quite expensive. Not that I was thinking it would be like bargain shopping. I didn't think that. I don't know what I was thinking, but when I saw a price tag on one of the plates for, like, not these, I didn't get any that were $60. I saw a plate for $60, and I've never done it before. I had absolutely no idea that stuff like that went for prices like that. So I'm still learning. I know bare minimum about antiquing and different spots, but Charleston has so many different places. If you've ever been here and gone and looked, or you live here locally in Charleston, let me know your favorites. We have gone to the ones on James Island. We were in North Charleston. We actually went over to Somerville and tried, I think we went to Simply Vintage is one of them. Patina Market in James Island has currently been my favorite. I really, really like the ladies in there. They're super nice. And there's another one on Maybank Highway that is really, really good. Anyways, so I also got I gotta show you guys this decor piece that's back here that I got antiquing. I had no idea that stuff like that was expensive like that. So I'm still learning. I was very, very excited with some of these finds. So this one, the detailing on here is, oh my gosh, that's so much better. So we have that, we have this one, maybe this one. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Royal, that one's Royal Iron. Anyways, these are the plates that I'm looking for when I'm antiquing, is, you know, that they're old, they have like the stamp on the back. Again, I'm very much learning. I'm trying to think of what the one is called. I think it's up there. Some of you probably know better than me. But anyways, that's my little plate wall. Is my dad's wall. Really, really special to me. I still need to put a photo up there. Meaningful wise, he actually walked me down the aisle to this song. My mom got me this, and I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And then these are little timer candles, which I love. They come on at night, obviously, and they're so pretty. And then up on the shelf, before I take my fall down, couple of photos. This one is so sweet. Makes me very, very happy. This frame is like I think this is Home Goods maybe. Up here, this was actually made for me from my photographer, Katie. Sweetest person. She had this made when my dad passed, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The detail on this is so cool. It's like I'm trying to think of what this is called, but absolutely beautiful from us walking down the aisle. I love this vintage frame. I just need to get a photo in there. And then this is, my dad was cremated, so a little portion of his remains obviously up here on the shelf, super special to me. I call this his moody light. This is his little mushroom light that I love. That comes on at night timer. This is actually a letter that he wrote to me when it was for my 21st birthday. And it's very, very special to me, so I had it framed, and I love looking at that up here. Frame picture of him back in his car dealership days. You guys called this, some people on Instagram call this retro Rick because this photo's so old, but and then the candles that I burn all the time from Katie Cloud in Iowa. Love him so much. She had a candle made for him, so I don't burn this. I just keep it on his shelf because I love it. And then some faux hydrangeas, not faux, oh my gosh, these are real. I got these from my neighbor, and they're dried, obviously, very, very crispy from the Charleston, South Carolina southern heat, but I thought they went well fall-wise. So this is my dad's little wall that I am excited to decorate with the seasons. So we're gonna swap that stuff out. Right here, this is our sunroom, which I'll show you guys more renovation stuff over time. But as you can see, we are in the process of our 3-stall garage being rebuilt. This is not gonna focus very well at all. But we did have a garage out here, exact same thing, 3-stall. We basically just doubled it because for home gym, and we wanted just a little bit more storage. So it's basically a 3-stall garage times 2. And yeah, so that's been over a year in progress. We had our old garage actually flooded. Our pond over here overflows onto this side because this is a lower spot. And we don't own the pond, that's our HOA, it's a whole thing. But anyways, we're rebuilding the garage. So we built it up, so the next thing that'll happen, like you can see where that starts, so the grade will come out, and I can walk out there and explain this more in more vlogs. But yeah, that's in process right there. But right here, why I'm backing up is to ignore the storage right here. We have like a little 3 door that'll go out to the garage connecting. This is where I'm gonna put the Christmas tree, I think, because I had it here last year, but I really think this spot's gonna be good. That door is obviously not usable. It's just like this one that we use. So I think this will be pretty because if you're sitting over here in our living room with it over there, so that's where it's going this year. This is our little sunroom. And then if I flip you over here, this is like garage storage right now, but this room will eventually be something different. But right now, I have Christmas stuff out ready to go. We're going to get to decorating. This is a little antique piece. Well, here's a different view of our living room. This was an antique piece I found the other day. This was $4.65, I believe, and it's an apothecary table. If you are a Friends person, you know why that's funny and great. I don't know if I'm keeping it here. I just moved it over here because I moved my other piece that I had sitting here, but I love, love, love this. I love how all the drawers are a little bit different, unique. I've been trying to incorporate more antique, my mom calls it eclectic, I think is the word, into my decor. I kind of explained this on Instagram, but having things that are just different, not the same, you know, like Target, Home Goods, TJ, Hobby Lobby, all that, which I love and adore. Not a single thing wrong. We'll continue to shop them, but I really am just trying to incorporate more things that are a little more unique, just to add into decor. I need to switch that drawer. That's not going all the way in, but I thought that piece was so cool. It's big. It's got tons of storage. And I don't know, it's unique. I cannot wait to style this for Christmas. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it right here, but this is just the spot I put it right now because I was thinking I could do a tree on one side maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, this is this view. I never finished behind our stove over here for fall. I'm excited to do it for Christmas. I did bells last year, which was really, really fun. We DIY'd that. We DIY'd our built-ins. I have all that information on my Instagram page and blog. Lots of stuff. We actually had windows right here. We did the built-ins because the lighting up here is incredible. And then we also have lighting up there, and we really wanted built-ins. So we did this project last summer. The cabinets are from Lillian Cabinets, and this is becoming like a whole talk vlog. I knew this first one would be long, but yeah. So those are our built-ins. We did those. The shiplap fireplace. I want to put a tree in there. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I really want to. Those are the fall spaces that I wanted to show, and we have Christmas popping off up there. So let's put fall away and put up some trees. Most of it is taken down, and put away. I actually cleared out a closet upstairs, like for fall, not like pumpkins and stuff. We keep a lot of the decor in the attic. I get that question all the time. We have like a really big attic, and then eventually we'll put stuff in our garage storage, but I cleared out a closet up there for like more intricate, delicate things. So that was just like a lot of trips up and down the steps, putting it away. Because if I put everything in totes, I've learned over the years, I don't know what I have, and then I buy during the new season and I'll buy something that I already had, etc. So I've been trying at this house to have certain spaces, not all decor because obviously that's not practical, but having some spaces where I can have like delicate, smaller things out so that I can see it, so I'm not like repurchasing year after year, you know? So I have a few festive fall things like blankets and stuff that I want to put away, and I am going to either put these in our linen closet but I wanted to show you guys these. I got these from Target and I think they're really, really great. They like collapse, so if you weren't using them, you could collapse them down, but really, really great for pillows. If you're a pillow girly or blanket person like me, you just take them out. I'm gonna pull these up, and it kind of makes a huge tote that is great for the attic because they're not gonna get dusty in this tote, obviously, so that goes down. It makes a big old tote. So it's perfect for some blankets and pillows. I have a couple other fall things that I'm gonna put in there, and then you literally just zip it up, obviously, and has little handles, which is nice, but I really, really liked the material and the fact that it's great storage if you are a blanket, you know, pillow festive person like me. You can put this in the attic or wherever you have storage. So I'm gonna put these in there, like festive little pumpkin pillow, this throw, and I think there's a couple. I might put our sheet set. We have like an orange sheet set that I may put in here for fall, but really that's it. I have a couple of these. They're great, like I said, for seasonal stuff, so I wanted to share that. Casey, does the house feel bare? All the Halloween down, the fall. Fall is over. It's all put away. I'm a little overstimulated, but I'm dying to see this tree because it's brand new. It's a tree that I have upstairs, just a taller height. I got a 9-foot because I'm kind of over the flocked look. I'm not getting rid of the flocked tree that I've had for, I think, 4 years, but I want to go with a more classic look this year. And this is the most beautiful Christmas tree I've ever seen, so I want to show you. Let's unbox it together.
Hello? Hi. This boy is 6, even though in my mind he's still 1. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever put this in a YouTube vlog before, but this stuff right here, this fall mix, I make this every year. It's very nostalgic to me. My mom made it for us growing up. It's peanuts, M&Ms, candy corn. I know that's controversial. I love candy corn. Do you like candy corn, JD?
Mixed with stuff.
Yeah, candy corn and peanuts. It is so good. We have a big old bag left, so JD's gonna take this with him to the station next week. I think that's all the fall things. This was the last little bit hanging out. Now we're gonna clean a little bit before the chaos of glitter, greenery, and all the things come out. Okay, so for some fun reason, these outlets don't work, so I have a little extension cord because I really want to see the tree and set it up with you. So we're gonna use that. And she's up. Very minimal fluffing. I gotta move it over just a teeny little bit, but it's so pretty in here. Hey, listen, we need to talk about these. We are a nerd gummy cluster family. We're obsessed with them. Any limited edition seasonal one, I need it, want it. And I saw these at, I think it was Target maybe. These are absolutely phenomenal. It's kind of like a bigger, chunky cluster.
Good.
Do you see the juice? You can't see the juice, but there's juice. Unreal. But
I like sucking on the nerds.
that's how my mom eats them too. I could sit here all night and stare at this beautiful, glorious Christmas tree. I love where it's at. I'm gonna scooch it over just a teeny little bit, but this is such a perfect view. What was gonna be a date night out very quickly turned into a date night in because I put up the big Christmas tree and it's beautiful and I would love to stare at it. Plus I have some work I need to do on my computer. JD's watching the game. He was literally napping in the chair like 10 minutes before I was like looking at him to go out to dinner. So we ordered locally. He just went to pick up some burgers and fries, and I'm going to do a little Diet Coke lime action. We're gonna watch some football, work a little bit, and maybe put up the other tree. This is the tree that I got up. I got the one main one up and all fall put away and a little bit of cleaning. But also just with the holidays coming around and having kind of mixed feelings about it. Like, I love the holiday season so much, but there's always a part of me that is on the edge of, am I super ready to put my Christmas tree up immediately? Like, the second fall gets over? Yes and no. I go both ways. I love the holidays though. It feels a little bit different this year, obviously with my dad not going to be around. There's a lot of triggering things that I just am trying to be conscious of, but he loved the holidays, so I love the fact that this tree is right next to his wall and shelf and stuff. I think that'll be really comforting-ish. But yeah, I'm gonna put these in here. Putting soda pop, we could go rounds with what people call it. I'm obsessed with putting in a tumbler. This is from Hydro Jug. They have been absolutely crushed. I love my Brewmates with my whole heart, but I've always loved Hydro Jug. I've worked with them. I worked with them a long time ago. I don't have a code anymore. All my friends do, but their prints lately have been absolutely amazing. So yeah, I've been grabbing some of those. We're gonna do 2 Diet Coke limes to go perfectly with burger and fries. I'll show you guys the burgers once they get here. Okay. We got a crispy chicken, Nashville hot. Oh my gosh, yum. And then some fries and ranch. And garlic aioli, I think. This is our little unfinished dog spot. His babies eat. Good morning. Make my first holiday blend K-Cup. This is gonna be so good. These are the best M&Ms you'll ever have. We bought like 6 bags because they're so good. It's been here the longest. One sweet and low. And I bet y'all can't guess my creamer. The same if you've been following me on YouTube for 10 years. This day, my go-to favorite creamer. It's just good. It makes me happy. There's your virtual coffee. Cheers. Oh my gosh, we gotta turn on the Christmas tree. Good morning. Alright. Good morning. She is so beautiful. Cheers. Good morning. Good morning. She's on Paw Patrol at all times. This is still to this day something I love to watch because my dad is in the background of this when I'm reading this speech to my mom. You'll see it here in a second. You can see him in the background and he's so freaking proud. If you're getting married this year, next year, and you have a relationship with your mom like I do with mine, I can't recommend enough some sort of, you don't have to give a speech if you don't want to. My mom is just truly my best friend, and I watch that and I love it so much because the filming, oh my gosh, I have so much I could tell you guys about my wedding. The filming in this is so great because you can see my dad in the background. It's something I cherish really just a lot, but I was popping it up because I have it pinned on my Instagram because it's just one of the most special things to me that I did at our wedding. My dad's speech is pinned and my speech to my mom is pinned. I love my parents. All the Christmas trees in the back. I cannot believe we're coming up on a year. I know I haven't posted on here in 2+ years, but my life, I've still been documenting my life very much on Instagram, and it's so crazy that we're literally coming up on a year of this wedding because I remember a year ago right now, like it was 4 months ago, you know. Time just absolutely has flown. Drinking coffee and working on a little bit of work stuff to start this Sunday off. So we are setting our hydrangeas out. But I'm gonna ask ChatGPT how far apart they need to be, if I want it to be like a hedge, because eventually the goal would be for these to just be like overwhelming in the front, that all you see is hydrangeas. That's the goal. So we're gonna see. JD knows like basic stuff, but as far as like wanting it to be a hedge, we both are like, let's clarify 4 to 6 feet. Really, my dream. You guys mark this, write this down. In 5 years, can you even imagine? We plan to be at this house for, we said like 5 to 10 years. These will just go crazy, and I cannot wait to see them like all kind of combine. We're gonna do more hydrangeas in each front, so like we're gonna weave this bed out. He just wants to get these in the ground because they've been sitting here for a minute, but we're gonna kind of weave. He wants to make this entire thing a bed, but I just think that's a lot of plant, so we're gonna kind of like weave this bed around, and we're gonna do smaller hydrangeas in between them, unless we can find more of these 7 gallons. And then we're doing, I'll show you guys, we're gonna do this because the dogs don't have interest in the plants, but they love this kind of stuff. So I have to double check. I'll put it on the screen what we are choosing, but this stuff's like really, really natural, pretty. It's fine for the dogs. Like I said, I know hydrangeas, that's like a toxicity for dogs, but my dogs don't have interest in eating plants. They have interest in eating sticks. So we put our Home Depot 12-foot tree, this goes in our entryway. I wanted to compare the two between it and the Lowe's tree that I have in here. I can definitely see the difference when they're right next to each other, why I gravitate towards this one more. This one has so much more light, it's warmer. I still love this tree. It's a great tree, but we did a little comparison for the gram. I just realized as I was uploading these clips that I never did an outro, so I wanted to say thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you were an OG, if you've been here for several years, if you're new, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so excited to be back. Like I said, my goal is 2 vlogs monthly, but I'm really trying to get back into like a consistent, just a weekly recap, just some stuff going on during the week, little moments here and there. A lot more of my talking. I know that a lot of you guys love that long form style, so if this is for you, thank you so much for being here. Lots more to come, lots more holiday. I have really started decorating for real in the last couple of days, so next vlog, hopefully I'll be able to show you guys all the holiday decor. But until then, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm on there every single day, and make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.